Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I'm Lunar D8, and this will be the worst karaoke you've ever heard. I have 5 Nightcore songs that I'm wanting to try to sing. I actually have them saved in a playlist that originally I labeled as a private music playlist. And by original, I mean I labeled it as private, but for some reason it chose to be public anyway. Not that anyone's noticed, because no one, watches any of these videos anyway. But I decided, fuck it. If the YouTube algorithm wills it so be it. Besides, I want you guys to actually listen to the originals. The artwork that is used as the thumbnails for these pictures is absolutely amazing. And I want you to check, not only like all of these videos, not on my channel, of course. If you could, that'd be cool, but I guess I'm trying to tell you that the people who posted these Nightcore songs, first of which will be Zero and Ms. Coon, go to their actual channels and subscribe to them and like their videos, particularly the 5 that I'm going to sing. Feel free to comment on their videos, though most of these people have posted these videos like 7 or more years ago. So I'm not even sure if they're alive or even if they still post videos. But that being said, the hardest decision for me right now was deciding which picture of Xellos I was going to use. There are so many on Google Image Search that I think are absolutely amazing. Now, I did actually practice these songs a couple times over the past day and a half or so when I had time off from work. I'd get off work, I'd try to sing it a little bit, play a little Isaac, go to bed, go back to work, stuff like that. That being said, the way I'm having this, I'm recording it on my computer, but I just have normal earbuds plugged into the Xbox controller so that I can have my headphones plugged into my phone. I actually have both my phone and my PS4 about to play the playlist of the 5 Nightcore songs I'm going to try to karaoke. That being said, my headphones, I have my left ear covered and my right ear is not covered. And what you guys are going to be hearing is it playing through my television. I'm at least going to be attempting to have my phone and the TV in sync. Now that being said, I'm thinking I might do more attempts of these 5 songs in the future, like every 3 to 4 months. Like I might try to sing these songs to myself every day. And that way we can see if there is any improvement to my lung capacity or my ability to sing or hit any kind of note, or remember what the hell I'm saying. Now that being said, in general, I have trouble singing without losing my breath, and I don't know how the professional singers have a good lung capacity. They must have been working at it their whole lives and have a natural talent that is beyond any amount of training can ever reach. Now that being said, Nightcore makes it a little harder because everything's faster. And I feel like, particularly song number 2 and 3 out of this voyage we're going on, I feel like there's times where I'm like, I don't know if the singer's actually human, because it feels like they're singing entire paragraphs nonstop. And I'm like, when do these people breathe? So there may be a possibility I may pause in the middle of a video just to breathe. I don't know. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. But yeah, it's just, I've been on a little bit of a Nightcore kick recently. I've really been enjoying listening to Nightcore. That being said, I would like to recommend the PlayStation 2 game Star Ocean Till End of Time. It's absolutely amazing. I haven't played it in a long time, but I remember it being a game I greatly enjoyed. Beyond that, also, if you guys have any suggestions for games and animes just for me to enjoy, but same way if you want a game for me to play, since mostly what I do on this comedy channel is Let's Playing, if it's on Steam, I'll at least consider it. And of course, if there's any songs you would like to hear me butcher, let me know. Because I'll say this. Don't expect good quality singing. My voice is like epilepsy for your ears. I tend to be half asleep all the time. I can't hit a single note correctly. And I have absolutely no singing talent. Like, honestly, if you play my voice trying to sing anything, if you have cats or dogs nearby, you will hear them start to cry. Like your dog will just start whining, your cat will just start, acting like there's something horrible going on, because it is. I mean, like I said, my voice is like epilepsy for your ears. I am terrible at singing, and while I did actually try to practice these songs, 20 minutes of total practice does not count for shit. Especially, but then again, honestly, with my voice, it probably doesn't matter how much I ever practice. I probably won't remember anything any better, and I probably won't sound any better. But we'll also have that as a bit of experiment, since this is take 1. So take 2 will be probably like 3 or 4 months, and I'll probably try to at least sing these songs to myself at least once every day. That way we can see, 1, do I have any better delivery and enunciation of the songs? And do I ever get any better lung capacity? Do I still run out of breath? Does it sound any better? Is my timing any better? But like I said, this is going to be the worst, or even karaoke. This is going to be painfully like the most cringe thing you've ever listened to in your lives. That being said, as I look at this picture of Xellos, I'll probably use other pictures of him for future takes. Well, like I said, it'll be like 3 or 4 months from now. That being said, aside from the original Slayers anime, which has 3 seasons, by the way, each about 26 episodes, which I would greatly recommend that you watch in both the original Japanese and in the English dub, because I know some people try to have little arguments back and forth about which is better, whether you have the English dub or the Japanese dub. Honestly, I think both are amazing. And in fact, if you can have dubs in other languages, or multiple dubs in English, for example, take Dragon Ball Z. You had multiple musical soundtracks from both independent composers as well as Faulconer. Beyond that, you had the original Japanese music. So not just dialogue changes between different languages and deliveries and voice acting, but you also have the differences in musical tastes. Then, of course, with different groups such as Ocean, Funimation, Pioneer, Toei, you can actually have multiple different dubs. And I think there's 4 popular dubs, which I'd already mentioned off, just for the English version of Dragon Ball Z. So that means you at least have 4 different dubs of the English version of Dragon Ball Z, plus the Japanese one. Then, of course, you have other lesser-known studios that did dubs of Dragon Ball Z. You also have other languages, whether it be Mandarin, or Spanish, or French, or Italian, German, Chinese. I don't think there would be any in Hebrew, but that would be interesting. But I'd say the main ones would pretty much, of course, be English and Japanese, because those are mainly the ones that I am familiar with. I can't really tell you guys things that I don't know. I can just guess, but I do at least know that there's 4 major brands that did, dubs in English and did their own independent composers. And each composition of music is just fantastic in their own right. Now, I know some people have preferences, but I think it's amazing that you have each one. Then, of course, you have Team 4-Star, which I honestly dislike that Toei had legal issues with Team 4-Star, because first off, I found the comedy in Team 4-Star, not just Dragon Ball Z Abridged, but a lot of the other stuff they've gone into, just to be absolutely hilarious, especially Hellsing. Now, that being said, I feel that Team 4-Star helped to reinvigorate the anime community. It helped to make people who otherwise wouldn't have been into anime come into anime, and especially Dragon Ball Z. People that, even if they were in anime, weren't too big into Dragon Ball Z. I feel that Team 4-Star, fanned those flames of sparks that may have otherwise waned. We don't know what the anime or video game community, or even the Dragon Ball community, would have been had Team 4-Star never existed. If Lana Bator and Takahata and Moscow X and Kaiser Neko and all the others never took pen to paper and never decided, hey, let's make a funny joke about Raditz and see where it goes. Because I'll say this, I doubt they had any idea it was going to take off the way it did, nor would they have the hundreds of hours of content that they have made but absolutely hilarious. And of course you have their dubs, because that's a dub of its own. And they even have a little bit of what can be considered their own musical soundtrack. But I feel like they themselves would want to debate on that. So that's up to Team 4 Start to decide if that qualifies. That's their call. I feel like one thing I thought was really cool is that there are some people, I forget the group that did it. I remember Team 4 Star wasn't able to do on BoJack Unchained abridged. One, because they felt that there wasn't a lot in there that was really great content for a parody. And two, because Toei was kind of cracking down on it. But honestly, not only did I feel it reinvigorated the Dragon Ball Z franchise and anime in general to boom as much as it did, but also I feel that Dragon Ball Super would never have existed had it not been for Team 4 Star. Now that being said, though, I would like to make an extra special mention of Gozar, Gozar. Now that being said, I don't know if any of his stuff is still on there, and of course it was a little lesser in quality because it was one guy. And he did rush a lot of his work because he was, for a while there when he was doing it, he was only putting out content when Team 4 Star had just started. And he was just one guy. You know, you only had one person, whereas Team 4 Star is a whole group of people. Gozar was just one dude doing everyone's voices, doing all the work. And on top of that, he was rushing his content, which honestly I didn't mind because I just was eating it up. It was like everything. Granted, he really ripped on, like the way Team 4 Star rips on Yamcha and Raditz and stuff. Gozar ripped on Gohan to a degree that he himself felt that he was being a bad influence on himself. That he was rewatching the original Dragon Ball Z and just watching it casually with himself or with friends, and he would start talking shit about Gohan, and he realized that he was being a bad influence on himself, that his own parody was changing the way he viewed his own loved medium. And he never intended for that to be a thing. It was just supposed to be a joke, and he actually changed his own worldview of the world of Dragon Ball. Though that being said, he has mentioned that he really does love Gohan as a character. And honestly, there are so many things that would be interesting. I honestly hope that Dragon Ball Super, by the end of it, were to tie in to make it where it could connect to GT so that it could be canon. But of course, that would mean that either Beerus would have to die. And you might say, what about Supreme Kai? Well, simple. What if Supreme Kai were to refuse with Potars, with Kibito, and by being fused, makes him immune to death by Beerus dying? That way, he'd be able to survive that. Let's say if Cooler comes by and he becomes part of the actual canon, and Pilaf and the gang betray him. And then, due to that, they become ostracized because right now they're too friendly with the main group. But on top of that, it would cause some sort of wish to backfire, causing Pilaf and the gang to become aged and, resentful and angry and alienated from the rest of the group. On top of that, I do want to see some way of making the God Key and that stuff sort of made null. Like say the other universes are destroyed or completely blocked off by a barrier from Universe 7. Beerus is either dead or in a slumber, and if he dies, and of course Shin has to be re-merged with Kibito to be, in par with Dragon Ball GT. And of course, like I said, you have to have some way of making Pilaf and the gang, instead of being super young, super old, and make them alienated and resentful both ways of the main group. So that'd be something there. But you also have some way to get rid of the God Key stuff so that it can't be like any reason, like basically where Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Ego, Ultra Instinct, even God Key itself, or even the Kai is no longer accessible to anyone unless you are literally a Kai. That way, it would make sense with the Dragon Ball GT storyline. The main thing I'm wanting out of this is I want the end of Super. Granted, I want them to at least do several more movies and several more seasons of the manga. Right now we have Moro and the Granola arc. I want them to go much further with that. I want a lot more pushed into the Dragon Ball Super universe. I want that to continue for at least another 4 years. I want at least 2 more movies. I want at least 2 more Dragon Ball Super movies. And I want at least 4 more seasons or arcs worth of, in the actual manga arcs after the end of the Granola arc. At least. More would also be welcome. Now that being said, I want, by the time it does end, I want it to tie in to where everything would actually sync up with Dragon Ball GT. Now, beyond that, another thing is I want to see a little bit more Yamcha content. And I want to see a couple more Yamcha fights. And this may be a little fucked up, especially since Frieza's still a thing. And, Frieza does have to get killed again to sync up with GT. And, of course, since he's had that whole cocoon hell with the little puppets and stuff, with all happy-go-lucky, Barney, I love you, Five Nights at Freddy's, Flumpty's One Night Stand, Puppet Master, and then Metallica comes in, and it's just... I think Frieza would have enjoyed that. I think everyone would have enjoyed that better, listening to Metallica instead of the little Bozo the Clown shit. I'm just saying, there has to be a way that puts Frieza down in that one kind of hell place with Cell. Sort of change that stuff up. So, whether or not Cell comes back or not, I don't know. That's up to them. And like I said, if for whatever reason after 2 movies and 4 more arcs, they aren't able to tie Super back into the beginning of GT, then do more movies. Do more arcs until eventually it does. But even if they could do it with 1 arc and no movies, I don't want that. I want at least 4 more arcs in the manga and 2 movies. And if that's not enough to give enough story for it, then take longer. And if they have more stuff that they want to do in Super, then I want them to keep going. I want them to cram as much shit as they can into that before tying it into GT. But I want the end of Super to be able to sync up perfectly with GT with no plot holes at all. Now, that being said, though, there is something else. I want more Yamcha. I want Yamcha to have at least some sort of major development in the arc. I want something big out of Yamcha. Even if it's literally like the fight that happens with Frieza, and like Goku winds up getting a new form of power, like the same way Frieza killed Krillin, and Goku was like really, pushed over his edge to become Super Saiyan, I'd be okay. Like, I want to see interaction, because of course Frieza has to die again. But here's the thing. Vegeta needs a chance to kill Frieza. And it can't just be a simple kill, it can't be something like that, and it can't be cheap. I want Vegeta to have a satisfying and well thought out and very well choreographed fight and kill of Frieza, to where Vegeta gets that W. I want Vegeta to finally be the one to take Frieza down. But I want it to be the greatest choreographed fight I have ever seen in all of anime ever. And I don't want it to feel contrived in any way or forced. I want it to feel like this is the most natural thing that has ever happened in all of anime. To the point that even people that don't like anime are going to be like, holy shit, you have to see this fight. To where it's getting fucking aired at UFC and WWE. Okay? I want it to be like where Jackie Chan is like, we're having interviews with Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan's like, yeah, I helped direct the choreography for this anime. Like, I want Jackie Chan involved to actually help instruct the artists about, proper martial arts moves. Not that they don't know. I'm just saying I want Jackie Chan involved. I want Jackie Chan to have an influence in this fight. I like Jackie Chan. He's awesome. Have you listened to him to actually sing the Cantonese version of the Mulan I'll Make a Man Out of You song? That's fucking awesome. And I'll say this. I've watched some interviews with Jackie Chan. I've listened to him. He is just... Granted, he's probably broken every bone in his body from all the shit he did. It's kind of like saying how much Tony Hawk probably broke everything doing all the skateboarding stuff. But it's just... I want Jackie Chan involved. I think Jackie Chan is awesome. And I want Jackie Chan in it. I want him to be... I want Jackie Chan sitting at a table, sharing a pep... Well, not sharing a pep. Each of them have their own can of Pepsi. I made it weird. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it weird. Main point is I want Jackie Chan hanging out as best friends with Akira Toriyama and just the entire staff of everyone who is involved. Though I am looking forward to Season 4 of Overlord and Season 5. Technically, Season 5 will be a theatrical movie. That'll still be awesome. If I can actually catch that in theaters, that will be cool. But yeah, I want Jackie Chan to work personally with Akira Toriyama. I want Jackie Chan to be personally involved in the choreography for this anime. But what if Yamcha has to defend somebody? What if he's defending Chi-Chi and Goten? And I'd say Goten's a lot stronger than Yamcha. What if he's already hurt? What if Goten and Trunks are trying to fight Frieza and they get hurt, and then all that's left is Chi-Chi, Bulma, and then what if Yamcha steps in? What if Yamcha steps in and we actually see Yamcha use Wolf Fang Fist, Spirit Ball, Kamehameha, and we see Yamcha and during half the middle of the fight, Frieza breaks one of Yamcha's arms. You see him shoot a laser beam through one of his legs, break one of his ankles, and then Yamcha keeps getting back up. Yamcha won't surrender. We see the greatest amount of determination that we've even seen out of, say, a Baki type character. To where it's defying the amount of blood loss that a Bleach character would to where the point that Ichiro Kurosaki and Kenpachi be okay, Yamcha, you've lost enough blood. Please, where are you getting the fucking blood from, man? There's only so much in the human body. I want characters of Bleach to doubt the realism of how much blood and bone breaking is happening to Yamcha. I want Frieza to kick Yamcha's ass. And I want Yamcha to keep getting back up to defend Chi-Chi, Bulma, Goten, and Trunks. And then, at the last moment, when Frieza is basically killing Yamcha, I want Goku to show up and see Yamcha bloody and broken and dying, and maybe save Yamcha at the last moment before he doesn't get outright killed. But I want Yamcha in that situation, whether he dies or not. Of course, he can be wished back. But I want Yamcha, though it'd be better if Yamcha were able to live a little bit, that way he can see what's happening. But either way, I want Yamcha to be the catalyst for Goku getting the strongest transformation or whatever power boost he gets in all of the Dragon Ball history. I want Goku to be Krillin just fucking exploded like popcorn levels of pissed. And then I want to see Goku beat the goddamn shit out of Frieza. And I want to see Goku use the Wolf Fang Fist to fucking humiliate Frieza. You might say, but you just said you wanted to see Vegeta fight Frieza and kill him. And I'm like, yes, that is true as well. You're like, well, you can't have both. And I'm like, I know, but I want both. I want both. I want Vegeta to kick the shit out of Frieza and have his catharsis that he needs. And of course he deserves it too, but I also want Yamcha to have interaction with Frieza, Yamcha to have a fight where he shows epic levels of determination, and for him to be the catalyst for Goku to go to a new level. And I want to see Goku use Wolfang Fist to beat the shit out of Frieza. That being said, if I had to pick 4 additional characters to throw into the Dragon Ball FighterZ roster, I would pick Raditz, though I want Team 4-Star involved in the voicing of that Raditz. No offense to whoever actually voiced Raditz in any anime or dub. I just really want Team 4-Star to be involved more in video games. Because I'm an asshole. And I'm a big fan of theirs. I think it's awesome. Beyond that, though, I want Raditz. I want Ader. Maybe even 19 and Jiro. I don't know. Then again, I mean, we don't want to go the fucking round of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, where we had, like, 200 fucking characters, where it was literally every single person, and, like, every character had 20 other characters that shared the moveset. So, let's try to keep it limited to 4. Okay. 4 characters only. Do not list 30. That 30 is not 4. I want Raditz. I want Ader. I want Ariel. And I want Demigra. Because I feel Raditz is a bit underrated. I feel Ader fits the whole theme of the androids that happens in the FighterZ movie. Plus, I would like to see, because, one, I think could you imagine the dialogue interactions that would take place between Raditz and the entire cast that currently exists? Or what about Ader? What about Ader and Cell? Or Raditz and Frieza? And then, of course, Ariel. I mean, we kind of need a character around the same height as Krillin. At the same time, I would be completely for an adult version of Ariel. So, it just depends on whichever height is more balanced for a game. Because I understand they do want some shorter characters. But at the same time, it kind of fucks with the hitboxes a little bit. So it kind of is a little weird. So it depends on what works best for a fighting game. But I mean, variety is variety. Now that being said, Demigra. Simply because it's a very interesting character. We never really got to see much interaction with him aside from the first Xenoverse game. Plus, I kind of feel his transformation, like, it's almost like Demigra is like a dark version of Whis combined with Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. But also, like, his transformation is very reminiscent of Zarbon. Almost like Demigra was part of the angel race. He technically is considered the demon god, but, I mean, what are demons if not fallen angels? So, what if Demigra is like part of the angel race? And the fact that he's got that transformation, what if that means... What if and I know they did use a relative of the Zarbon race in the Moro arc in the manga. But I'm saying, what if Zarbon's race, even if it's like a half-breed situation, what if they're related to the angels? And what if that then means that all the angels, including Whis, can use that same transformation that Zarbon and Demigra do? So that's a thought right there. It also means this. If Zarbon's technically kind of that, what if Zarbon was kind of an angel attendant to Frieza? You might say, what do you mean by that? What if Frieza is already being scouted as a candidate for a god of destruction without Beerus being made aware of it? Or even Beerus was made aware of it, and it was like he just wanted to retire and he was considering Frieza. Because at that point, I mean, Frieza would probably be Beerus' best bet. Because, I mean, Beerus just wants to sleep. So, I mean, it would make sense that he would want to try to look for a replacement. But then again, what happens to a god of destruction after they get replaced? Do they just retire peacefully? Do gods... I mean, Belmod was trying to train Topo, so I imagine he was wanting to, just retire to, space Bahamas and just, enjoy kicking back on the space beach. So, I don't know how that works. And of course, it's interesting that the manga version of the Tournament of Power is very different than the anime. Like, in the anime, you had this amazing fight between Goku and Kefla, whereas in the manga, Gohan actually took Kefla on. And then Topo and Dispo were not given nearly as much screen time. And Topo never even did a God Destruction thing. And we also had Ultra Instinct Master Roshi versus Jiren. So, Goku's development into developing Ultra Instinct was very different between the manga and the anime. But I think both are very good. Now, they're very different, yes. The manga version of several arcs, and the manga can get away with a little bit more violence than what an anime can get away with. The anime has to be a lot more youth-friendly. There are certain things you can't do. It's kind of like with the Bleach anime, where there was times like where Ishida got a fucking arm cut off, but in the anime, it's just his arm looked burned a little. And by burned a little, I mean they just colored it a little darker. Whereas in the manga, it literally was just a bleeding fucking stump. Or take One Piece. I think it's Sanji. In the manga, he smokes. In the anime, he just sucks candy, like lollipops and stuff. Or take, Master Roshi. In the anime, he just drinks like soda and tea and stuff. In the manga, it's beer. So, stuff like that. The manga can get away with more stuff. Plus, the manga can change the story a bit here and there. You might say, which one's canon? And what I got to say about it? It doesn't really matter. They're both awesome. They're both enjoyable. In fact, that you can enjoy the fight from multiple angles is awesome. Same way, while some animes are overly fluffed up with filler, I liked certain fillers with Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if the Pikkon fight in the Otherworld tournament between Goku and Pikkon was considered really filler or not, but I really enjoyed it. And I feel kind of down we never got to see Grand Kai again. So that's kind of a thing there. I'm like, I'm just saying, there could be stuff to go with that. Now, like I said, the end of Super, I wanted to tie into the beginning of GT, so that once Super ends and everything ties in perfectly to GT to be together. And like I said, I don't care what's canon or not, because at the end of the day, like all the movies, like almost none of those movies that were made, like Dragon Ball G, like Lord Slug and stuff, were canon, but I still enjoyed them. And I'm still glad they were made. It was amazing animation, and I enjoyed it. Even if it's not canon, it's enjoyable. But I want the end of Super to tie in to the beginning of GT, so that once they end Super, they can then try to animate Dragon Ball AF. Because I remember when GT originally ended, everyone was so starved and thirsty. I mean, the thirst for Dragon Ball content at that point, for a continuation after GT, was so strong. And of course, GT only went like 64 episodes because, one, it just really wasn't getting that much reception at that point because some of the fans were burnt out. And honestly, GT had a very slow burn build-up. Because, I mean, a lot of that stuff originally, like a lot of people are really pissed about the stuff with Pan. And a lot of the fights were just not what people were used to with Dragon Ball Z. And it's just, as you started to get into it, and you had Super Saiyan 4, and when you got Gogeta, and you had Omega Shenron, and when you got, Baby and all that, it's, at the same time, it was like, it had very mixed receptions. And by the time it really started to get some fight scenes that people were really looking for, it kind of burned out a little bit of its goodwill. And it could have potentially kept going with that little movie they made, which, again, I'm always grateful for any amount of Dragon Ball content that the official creators make. But that movie with Goku Jr., the great-grandson of, like, Gohan or Goten or something, it was just, I can't even remember it. At least it was better than Dragon Ball Evolution. But it was just enough for people to feel that they were done with Dragon Ball. And it's just so. Otherwise, Dragon Ball GT could have continued. And of course, I'm sure since then they may have had more ideas for the GT part. But more importantly, there was AF. So, and of course, since AF that was like going on 20 years ago, that stuff was thrown together. Pretty sure everyone involved in that has had time to stew over it and think about it and improve the drawings and improve story elements. So, and especially with all the later developments that exist because of Super, you could have a lot more possibility for what AF could be. So I'm saying after Super were to end, we could actually have a Dragon Ball AF anime or something equivalent to that. So that's a consideration. Like, we get Dragon Ball Super to tie into the beginning of GT, and then we could have an anime come out that's a continuation of after GT, or the after future, AF. Super Saiyan 5, all that stuff. Whereas also, I remember the AF thing, the biggest thing was, Goten and Trunks learned Super Saiyan 4 and Fusion. Gohan did some stuff with Super Saiyan 4. I think Vegeta even managed to do quite a bit with Super Saiyan 4 to improve it further beyond. I think Vegeta also did some training with King Kai and Supreme Kai and the Elder Kai. He even learned Kaioken and things like that and tried to improve himself that way. Now, that being said, for a video that's supposed to be about karaoke, we're about 37 minutes in, and I've just been rambling about Dragon Ball. So, that was not the intention. But before I get into this, I would like to say one thing. I am a big fan of the Slayers anime, which is originally based off of light novels the same way Overlord is. Now, that being said, the 3 anime seasons would basically be, chapters 1 through 3. Though technically chapter 0 would be considered a prologue, which was stuff about Lena's origin, stuff with world building, and of course stuff about Lena's early travels with Naga, which is actually the older sister of Amelia. But, season 1 doesn't start until after all that's happened. And it doesn't really address it either. There's a couple parts that sort of hint at it, and of course there were a few small movies made, but nothing that really properly captured what that was. But the movies are, I think there are 3 Slayers movies, and of course there were other novels as well for that, with the official, that was never animated. But of course, there was a person out there, I don't know if the site still exists, but I remember there being an author who went by the pen name of Florian. And it was on this big site of a ton of fan fiction. Some of it was lemons, which is, hentai novels of anime fan fictions. I think everyone's dove into those a little bit. Granted, I was much younger back then, too. But Florian did multiple novels. One was Diverge, which was one type of continuation off of the end of Slayers, which it ended off after season 3, had a little bit of a time skip. Lena had a daughter named Penny. It was a good story in its own right. Same as there was a story called Slayers Virtual, which is a retelling of season 1, but as a sort of cyberpunk sci-fi Tron-style story, which was also a really amazing story in its own right. Now, the reason why I say it that way is because Chaos, Reflection, and Rebirth. I actually think it's Reflection, Chaos, Rebirth. Main point is, it was a trilogy of very long novels where, Xellos had a son, and there were more people from a stone people race, from Zell Goddess, and there was stuff with mirrors, and 8 butterfly winged people that were made by the Lord of Nightmares, stuff with dealing with order, and just fleshing out the Mazako and the dragon race, as well as more technology, more lore, and more Giga-type spells, like Giga Restoration. There's a really funny scene with Guri in a library of the ancients that is hilarious. I don't remember exactly what happens, but he's fighting a librarian centaur man. And I don't remember much, but it's hilarious. There's also, of course, a dark version of Lena from an alternate universe. And it's a very, like, each novel of this trilogy is, I think it's Reflection, Chaos, and Rebirth. And each one of these is very, very, very long. Like, over 1,000 pages of full novel length. To where fucking J.K. Rowling or J.R. Tolkien or Stephen King or my very short Dean Koontz. I can't remember anyone else who writes books. Damn it. You guys get the point. It's really long. They're really long stories individually. And granted, like I said, Diverge and Virtual are also really amazing. But both Diverge and Virtual, both of those stories together is shorter than each of these trilogy pieces. So just Reflection by itself is longer than Virtual and Diverge combined. And then, of course, you have Chaos after that. And then you have Rebirth. And honestly, I feel that Reflection, Chaos, and Rebirth are the true, should be a true canon. Though I don't know if the actual official anime light novels actually made a proper continuation of the first 3 seasons. I can't remember. But if it did, then there's 2 canons. I'm just saying I greatly enjoyed the continuation of Reflection, Chaos, and Rebirth. Now that being said, I do like Diverge and Virtual as well. But I do like Reflection, Chaos, and Rebirth more. And obviously, those things had a lot more time and creativity poured into it. Not that, Diverge and Virtual did. They're both amazing stories in their own right. It's just, there's a difference between building the fucking Titanic and building the Death Star. Building the Titanic's a fucking monumental job. Building the Death Star is a little bit more. So I'm just saying this. Building the Titanic's still impressive. I'm just saying building a Death Star is a few more steps. But I'm just saying that I would recommend reading all of it. I just don't know if the author's still alive. I don't know if you can even find that stuff online. I don't even know what kind of websites it would be on nowadays, or even if it still even exists. But I think it's so good that it should be sold in hardbound copies, and it should be animated. Now, we are 43 minutes in, and I'm now actually going to try to sing the karaoke that I was supposed to be doing. Damn. And like I said, maybe another 4 months from now, I'll try to do this stuff every day to myself, and then maybe 4 months now we'll see if there's any improvement. That being said, this is going to be the worst thing that any of you ever heard. This will be the worst singing in the world. I have no singing ability, and I'm not even sure if I'll be able to enunciate half these words, because with it being Nightcore, especially Song 2 and Song 3, the pacing of it, I'm not sure the people that sing it are human. Because I'm not sure, if human lungs are meant, especially the song God Syndrome, Sarcasm 2, and I don't mean I'm being sarcastic, I mean literally Song 3 is called Sarcasm. And Song 4 is Devil's Choir. Song 1 is Villain. Song 5 is a song by Bass Hunter. I'm just saying Song 2 and Song 3 out of these 5 songs are just... the pacing. The pacing is... I don't know if I could do it without fucking passing out. But yeah, like I said, I am recording this on my computer. You guys are going to be hearing it playing out on my television. But I also have headphones hooked into my phone, and I'm going to be listening to it with my headphones covering my left ear and my right ear not covered. So through my right ear, I should be able to hear my voice and the television. I think I'll have them kind of synced up, though even if I have it synced up perfectly for Song 1, which I doubt I do, by the time I even get to Song 2, it's going to be a few seconds off, and worse for everyone. So, it's going to sound shitty. But then again, it's my voice. It's going to sound shitty no matter what. I can't sing. I have no singing ability. I will not hit a single note correctly. This is going to be the most painful karaoke for you to listen to. This is going to be cringy, and this is going to be physically painful for you to listen to. I can't sing at all. I am so bad at it. I am so very bad at singing. And I'm pretty sure no amount of practice or training or coaching or anything, no matter what I sing, I will never get any better. Nor will my lung capacity or ability to be able to breathe. Because a lot of these things, I'm like, they just non-stop singing from these people, and I'm like, when do they breathe? Like, when, don't, even if they're professionals, I imagine their lungs run out of air at some point. Like, if they're not running out of air and they're doing it legitimately without having to like edit a video, then holy shit, they could probably swim underwater faster than fucking Michael Phelps without having to come up for air. Because the amount of lung capacity needed to sing these songs, then again, maybe I'm just really terrible at not just singing, but breathing. Maybe I'm just really bad at breathing. Or, then again, bad hand-eye coordination. I'm very clumsy. Anyway, let's go and start this up. I just got a little carried away talking about stuff. But yeah, like I said, I hope all of you guys, at least one, get a laugh out of this. Find some kind of enjoyment. And if nothing else, you guys should feel better about your own singing ability after hearing me. Because you'll be like, hey, at least I'm nowhere near as bad as Lunar D8. So you guys, hopefully this makes you believe in yourselves more. And on top of that, I'll say this. Every one of you out there, I challenge you. I want you to sing something. I want all of you to sing more in your lives. I want you to post videos. I don't care what you sing. I just want you guys to record yourself singing and post it to YouTube. I want all of you to sing and to believe in yourselves. I want you guys to imagine Kamina from Gurren Lagann cheering you on. Okay, let's go and start this up, and hopefully I have this kind of synced up. Damn it, Google Ads! My television didn't need the ads, but my phone is like, you've been paused for so long that... stop telling me about Google Fi! Who came up with that jingle? God damn it! Also, it's not even the right song. God, I added it to the other one. Okay, so if I try to... let's try to get this resynced up. That's not how that works. Okay. That for a second. Okay, I think I have it synced. And yes, I'm going to hit the X button on my PS4 controller and the play button on my phone at the same time. Yes, I'm not that bad at hand-eye coordination that I can't bother to push two buttons simultaneously. And go. Okay, it's slightly off, but I think we can work with it. It's actually distracting as fuck. God damn it! Okay, I gotta have it synced. That's just... ah! Ah! Please be synced. It's almost as if no one's meant to be doing it the way I'm doing it. Okay, and... I think I got it close. Like I said, go find these people. Like, I have a playlist. Go to that, find them, subscribe to these guys. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock ticks, grinning ear to ear here, baby. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock ticks, counting down. Tick, tick, stop. You know I speak in riddles, and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was. Crazy is as crazy does. Sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Ridden with the villain pacing in my mind. Yes, I know I can't hit a single note right. I can't sing! Blowing up the mystery in all the pretty things you see. Light flame diffuse and sparks will fly. You said good night, now say goodbye. No, I speak in riddles and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was, crazy is as crazy does. Sanity's in short supply. That is a hatter, hey, surprise! Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. At least I kind of breathe. But song 2 and song 3, I'm not even sure if I can start those words on time. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. Wanting to continue, so consider me a threat. The darkness consumes the inside, illuminate the night, bringing chaos to the empire. Fire burning bright. I told you it'd be cringy. No, I speak in riddles and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was. Crazy is as crazy does. Sanity's in short supply. That is a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. Now, I'm just hoping I don't pass the fuck out on song 2. By the way, again, the thumbnails that the people, like this one was Zero Ms. Coop. That's the channel this came from. The thumbnail is absolutely awesome. Though Harley Quinn is very fucking sexy in the Harleen Quinzel anime form. Okay, can I... Well, one ad on my phone ended. Television still being an ad. Okay, 1 second there, 1 second. Okay, I think we're synced up somehow. Now watch me not be able to... Because like I said, it's just... I don't know how the person breathes doing this song. I understand it's Nightcore and all that shit, but still. Holy shit! This one's by a channel called Cherry. So go check them out. Kinda out of sync. Not as bad as the previous one. Though I think out of all 5 songs, I think the song Villain the best. The one we just listened to. It's just... I can't sing. But hopefully in the future maybe I can do better. Who am I kidding? That's fine. I want you guys to do it too. Like, I want you guys to believe in yourselves. Walking in the streets, lazy, wandering all on your own, crazy. You are on street. Okay, that's too much out of sync. That is too much. Okay, I can't. That is too much, man. Okay, can I go backward? Kinda close? I think I have it kind of close. Trying to get my lungs full of air. Lurking in the shady streets, hazy, wandering all on your own, crazy. While you were the monster here, how sad. You're in your place, you're only just a lad. Common weapons in one, have you? A boogeyman you are, it's true. Live your all, just bark and no bite. On dark you always turn tail and take flight. By the good die and the cruel live. Injustice I cannot forgive. God, you're no deity. Great hell will try to stop me. Put them down and make them holy. I'll live in on this ground solely. Where no arms, I'll rip those from you. Have no corpse, no more harm you'll do. Holy shit, I'm gonna fall over. Singing shouldn't make me lightheaded. Yes, I'm trying to stand and do it at the same time. My work is wrong, wicked. Another train of thought is flawed, afflicted. Die tonight, poor taste. Might as well preserve their vitals, what a waste. Remember me with those eyes you've got. I'm blamed for your demise. But mercy now, really. For all your crimes are beyond a doubt guilty. Imagine redistribution, sacrifice the institution. Your lifeblood beseech the other, even you can save another. Cut them down and make them holy, right then on these grounds solely. For no arms, I'll rip those from you. Got their corpse, no more harm you'll do. I know I fuck up the beginning of the words of every phrase. I should be able to remember what's being said, and I have to wait for the lyrics to pop up and properly not fuck up. At least probably, I'm still semi-fucking up. Say goodbye, feel no shame as you die. Last you give back, judgment pass you by. I know I can't hit any single high note. At all. Even close. Put them down and make them holy, forgiven on these grounds solely. Bear no harms, you'll rip them from you. As a corpse, no more harm you'll do. Them down and make them holy, living on this ground solely. For no harms, I'll rip those from you. As a corpse, no more harm you'll do. Oh, say goodbye, feel no shame as you die. Like I said, I can't even hit that high note even remotely close. Well, my phone is a commercial about State Farm. And apparently YouTube is like Google Play Netflix, Google TV. Pause! God damn it. Okay, I think maybe synced. Close. You've got me shaking from the way you're talking. My heart is breaking, but there's no use crying. A cyanide surprise you have left for my eyes. By common sense I cut myself or curl up and die. Sticks and stones could break my bones. Anything you say will only fuel my lungs. Won't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. There's this love, I don't want to be loved. Room with your filthy tongue, let me choke it down, I can throw it up. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I want to be loved. Hang me by the neck. I can. Oh my god, the amount of breathing. I'm trying to pause one of them. Okay, can I go backward a little bit? Okay. God damn it. Okay. Rewind. 47 seconds there. I am so fucking lightheaded. Okay, I think I got it synced. It's not synced, but I'm not sure. Okay, I think I fixed it. Audience of death, you could be the corpse and I could be the killer. If I could be the devil and you could be the sinner, you could be the nurse and I could be the dealer. If everything you said like music to my ears, you the corpse and you could be the killer. I could be. God damn it! Can I go backwards? It's too far. It's only one of them. Now one's flowered. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds there. 30 seconds. Okay, good. Okay. I think it's synced. Kind of. It's off by a couple seconds. Mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love. Wanna be loved. Room with your filthy tongue. Watch choke down so I can throw it up. Oh, mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love. I don't wanna be loved. Hanging by the neck. Alright. You think I'd remember the lyrics at all? They're always saying, I could be the killer, and you could be the... God. Why can't I remember... Okay, let's just... Okay, I'm going to keep my headphones on, but I'm just going to listen to the... and this one's by a channel called Nightcore Reality. I'm just going to listen to it off the television. Because I'm getting so confused with the amount of desync. Roll up and die. Sounds... 10 stones would break my bones. Anything you say could only fuel my lungs. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be loved. Out the room with your filthy tongue. Watch choke it down so I can throw it up. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I want to be hanging. When do you breathe? You could be the corpse and I could be the killer. I could be the devil and you could be the sinner. You could be the drugs and I could be the dealer. Everything says like music to my ears. Okay, I'm going to pause the PlayStation for a second. The fact that they're saying everything you say is music to my ears is very ironic, given the fact that me singing should not count as music in any ways. Me singing, you guys having to listen to this counts as torture. Like, I am so fucking bad at this. Okay, let's try to actually resync it, because there's just that one lyric that I was, like, really fucked up with. Okay, load. Okay, that's at 57 seconds. That's at minute 1. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay, I think I have it synced. Nope, not at all. Not even remotely close. Not even remotely close. Okay. Okay, can I am goddamn. 35. 40. Okay, that's not 35. Okay, and go. What's this love? Wanna be loved? Room with your filthy tongue. Watch choke down so I can throw it up. Remind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be loved. Hanging by the neck for the audience of you be the corpse and I can be the killer, you can be the devil. I can't do drugs and I can be the dealer. What I'm going to say is like music to my... You be the corpse and I can be the killer, I can be the devil and you can be the sinner. You can be the drugs and I can be the dealer. Everything says like, I swear I practice this. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be loved. Through the room with your filthy tongue. Watch me choke it down so I can throw it up. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be hanging by the neck for an audience of... oh my... Audience, when do you breathe? You're fire. Tie me up now. I look as bad as it gets. You're tie me up now. My neck runs on my fate worse than death. A cyanide surprise you have left for my eyes. A common sense I'd cut myself or curl up and die. Don't mind us, we're just spilling our guts. Yeah, this love, I don't want to be loved. Go to the room with your filthy tongue. Watch choke it down so I can throw it up. Mind us, I just spilled our guts. It's just love. God damn, why am I fucking stumbling on my words? Yes, we're just spilling our guts. It's our love. I don't want to be loved. At the room with your filthy tongue. I can. Mind us, we're spilling our guts. This is love, I wanna be hanging by the neck for an audience of death. So many ads and none of them match. Okay, I think it's synced up. Devil's Choir, okay. And go. Nope, not at all synced. Let's try this again. There. And go. Maybe? I am so confused. Deep in the witching hour, nothing can calm my mind. Love and possession, moonlight obsession. I'll find something to feed this hunger. Sleeps me up at night. Lover, I'll get you just like I meant to. I need to make you mine. Hot in your heels like I want you now. Turn up the heat and I take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Hear your desire with a siren song. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. Oh, God. I want to hold you closer. I want to take my time. Throw my devotion with every motion. Memorize every line. Hot on your heels because I want you now. I earn the heat and I like you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, lady, burn. Let me feel desire with the siren song. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I don't remember what. Going down, 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 singing. Ah. Come on, down, 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 singing. Ah. Come on, down, down, down. Light your fire. Let me turn you on. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Your desire with a siren song. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. Let me light your fire. Turn you on. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Light your fire. Let me turn you on. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I'm also kind of tempted to try to sing this with just the television and with just my phone. But if I do the phone, I'm going to have both my ears covered, and I don't know how that will affect how it sounds. Like, it's already an hour, and I'm like, hey, how can I make this shit longer? Kind of. Oh, since there's no ads on this one, which is by the channel Sleepy Soldier. La 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 la. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. I will say it again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I will come on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. La 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 la. La 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 la. I do. Like I said, with just the PS4 and not my phone, and then just do my phone but have both ears. Like I said, right now my left ear is covered and my right ear is not. That way I can hear my actual singing voice, which is awful, and the television. When I do the second time through, it'll be just la la la, la 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 la. Like the second time through, it'll be just the TV. As the third time through will be the headphones, but I'll have both ears covered. So I won't be able to hear myself. Remember? Fade again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. La 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 la. You know, the third time through is going to be the most painful for you guys because not only will I have both ears covered, so I won't be able to hear myself. La 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 la. La 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 la. Everyone out there's like, okay, damn it. Okay, can I? How do I? It's more ads. So pause that. Well, it's 89%. It's not bad. So, like I said, right now I don't have anything cover my ears at all. I'm putting my phone on the charger. If I can plug it in, I swear, no one can plug in any kind of USB, whether it's a micro one or not. On the first try, you got to put it in the one way that's correct, not be able to put it in. Then you got to flip it around, try it the other way. Then you got to do it the way you originally tried to do it, and then get it in there that time. But like I said, I was listening to it on the PS4 and on my phone, which apparently I can't sync anything worth a shit. And I had headphones on my head to where my left ear was covered, my right ear was exposed, so that my right ear could hear my voice and the television. Now, I will not have the second time through. You know, maybe I'll do a little better since technically this counts as practice. But this time it'll be both my ears are uncovered. I'm not wearing headphones at all. And we are just going to be listening to it off of the PS4. I may even turn up the volume slightly on the PS4. I think right now I have it set 20. I'll turn it up to 24. So not much, but a very marginal increase. But since I won't have to worry about desync or anything, and we've had a little bit of practice, maybe I'll do slightly better. Or maybe I'll just pass out from singing too long. I don't know. And then, of course, the third time through, you guys are just going to hear my voice and nothing else. So I'm so sorry. But the third time through, I'll have both my ears covered with the headphones, and I won't even be able to hear myself. But keep in mind, the first time through, I had my phone and the PS4 both playing the music, kind of out of sync, and by kind of, I mean one at closest was 2 seconds ahead of the other one, which was kind of, especially for the Sarcasm song, I was like, granted, I can't blame that on the desync, that's just, and it's not like desync with the program, it's desync with me trying to push the X button on my PS4, the play button on my phone at the same time. Like, I imagine if you guys saw me on a skateboard, it'd be like the most dangerous thing in the world. No, I'm so clumsy. I have no skill at anything, in any way, athletic or otherwise. Like, I have a guitar. I can't play it worth a shit. I have some interest in drawing. Stick figures look better than my shit. God damn. But, I mean, hell, I don't have any skill at video games. I don't have any skill at doing anything, and nor do I have any kind of programs to edit shit. But I'm just like, I enjoy ranting at my fucking computer. Like I said, the first time through we did with this, I had my PS4 going and my phone going. And my phone, I had headphones, and my left ear was covered, and my right ear was exposed so I could hear my own voice and the TV. Now, turn the volume up 20 to 24, and I'm just going to be hearing it on my television. And it'll be just the television. And you guys will actually be able to hear the television still as well. In fact, it will be probably a little bit louder on your end this time around because it's not like you guys could hear my phone. And, of course, the third time around, which maybe will be better because I have more practice. Oh, shit. Okay, singing kind of depleted lungs a little bit there. Can't try to laugh, or else I'm going to pass out. Fuck. Why did we have to come up with this stupid idea? It's not like I can sing. Like I said, my voice is like epilepsy for your ears. That's even if I'm not singing. God damn it. Oh, yeah, like I said, first time I had one ear exposed where I could hear myself. The other ear was covered. This time, I'm going to have both my ears uncovered, and we're just going to be hearing just what's on the PS4. Just what's on my television. I still think it's funny. Like, I have a base PS4, but I bought like 4 or 5 or 6 years ago. I can't remember. And yeah, I've been using the same PS4 controller. But it's kind of funny. I'm on my third Xbox controller for the laptop because for some reason it stops working. It's like I feel like I'm very gentle on my controllers. But I've had my PS4 for I'm not sure how long, and I've still been using the same controller that came in the box when I bought the damn PS4. Still works just fine. So I don't know. Maybe just Binding of Isaac is hard on a controller. Shooting all those fucking tears, man. Which I did a patch recently, which has really changed a few things. Particularly with Kane. He used to have set recipes for everything. Now it's all randomized for every single run. And it's like, shit, now I can't cheese it. Son of a bitch! I need to drink water. Yes. It's a fucking gallon jug of water. Oh, fuck. Originally this video was supposed to be 15 minutes long. It's supposed to be just the, hi, I'm Lunar D8. Here's songs. The end. Fuck off. Bye. That was all it's supposed to be. Instead, I spent like nearly an hour just talking about like Dragon Ball Z and shit. Kind of blow my nose. I don't know if that'll help at all with my voice. It's just my nose felt kind of stuffy. Apparently singing moves things with your nasal cavity, motherfuckers. Oh yeah! Wow, I've not watched any Randy Savage in a while. Is that Macho Man Randy Savage? Yeah, is he alive? Pretty sure he's dead. I enjoyed Hulk Hogan. Bill Goldberg's pretty awesome too. Also Chris Jericho. John Cena recently came back to WWE. It'd be kind of neat to see if, I know at one point John Cena kind of hated Bray Wyatt, but since Bray Wyatt kind of left after the whole Alexa Bliss thing, it'd be kind of cool if he came back not as the original version of how he was, the Mountain Man sort of thing, and not as the Fiend. But what if he came back as more clean cut, clean shaven, not even like the hippie version that he had with playoff with the Fiend. I mean, what? And it doesn't have to be a matching outfit with John Cena, but an outfit that is an ensemble with it. Basically, I want John Cena and Bray Wyatt to be tag team champions. I want them to form a tag team, and I want them to become the tag team champions together. Because here's the thing. I feel like enough water's under the bridge that they could get along, and because they fought each other so much, I think they could coordinate, strategy very well together. This video about karaoke keeps getting derailed. I'm so sorry. Now you think, if I'm so sorry, I'd stop derailing it. No, I'm going to keep derailing it nonstop. I can't stop. I can't. It's like a fucking Infected Mushroom song. I can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Yes, I tried singing. It made me more lightheaded and I almost fell into the fucking computer. Okay. Let's rewind this. We have it set to 24. Okay. So both ears are uncovered, no headphones, no cell phone, just the television. More air in the lungs. Gotcha. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock ticks, grinning ear to ear here, baby. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock ticks, counting down. Tick, tick, stop. You know I speak in riddles, and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was, crazy is as crazy does. My sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise! Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. Yes, I know it's painful to listen to. Blowing up the mystery and all the pretty things you see. Your light flame diffuse and sparks will fly. You said goodnight, now say goodbye. You know I speak in riddles and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was, crazy is as crazy does. My sanity's in short supply. Bad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain, pacing in my mind. It's not like I have the sync issue with the phone anymore. It's literally like my brain is like lagging. Like I'm seeing the lyrics and it takes my moment for my brain to recognize what fucking word I'm supposed to say, and then to actually do it. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. I'm aiming to continue, so consider me a threat. Darkness consumes the inside, will illuminate the night, bringing chaos to the empire. Like fire burning breath. Whoever the original artist, I think it's Wild. I'm pausing real quick. The original art of this, it's apparently a band called Wildfire, and the name of the song is Villain. It is probably, like, if the band themselves, especially the lead singer, is ever listening to this, it has probably got to be the most painful thing in the world to hear me sing this song so badly. So consider me a threat. This consumes the inside. I illuminate the night. Ringing cake. Like I said, it's a comedy channel. It's meant to be funny. Yes, cringe kind of counts as comedy. I know I speak in riddles and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was. Crazy is as crazy does. Sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Building with the villains, pacing in my mind. I'm trying. I am really trying to hit the notes, though I don't know what any of the notes are. I can't tell, like, the difference between an A and a G, like, what it is. Or even what fucking octave. Every business is on a journey. And along the ride, you'll find. I'm gonna skip this ad. But yeah, I don't even know what note I'm supposed to be hitting. All I know is I'm not hitting any note correctly. Even I don't even think I'm hitting the correct octave. You guys were like in the comments like, Lunar D8, you know rhythm and tempo exists, right? Like, I'm sorry, I can't dance either, man. Just be glad there isn't a fucking webcam. Otherwise, you'd be like, oh my god, you guys would just be face palming the entire time instead of having your hands over your ears. Because I know my voice is painful to listen to. Looking in the shady streets, hazy, wandering all on your own, crazy. Or with a monster here, how sad. Or in a place you're only just a lad. Or arouse the sins in one, have you? I'm a rookie man, you are, it's true. They're all just bark, no bite. Apparently the singer's all lungs! The good die and the cruel live. Injustice I cannot forgive. Oh God, you're no deity. Oh, they tell will try to stop me. Knock them down and make them holy. And on this ground solely. No arms, I'll rip those from you. Oh, the corpse no more harm you'll do. I need the lyrics written down on a separate sheet of paper because I keep forgetting what the next line is and I have to wait for it to show up, and by the time it shows up, they already started saying the word and I can't. My work is wrong, wicked. What thought is flawed, afflicted. Or do I tonight, or taste of the vitals, what a waste. Look at me with those eyes. I gotta pause it down. Okay. I don't remember who sings this. It should say in the... Okay, it's by Madame Macabre. Macabre. It's macabre. It's pronounced macabre, you son of a bitch! Fucking hell, we know this word! God damn it! And of course, an FT dot, which I assume is featuring, and then it's Ash, which must be a really good singer, who probably has like floating fucking tanks of lungs hooked to them by tubes. I swear the singer is like could probably, have a nice little lung capacity match with Serge Tonking and Till Lindemann. God damn! How do you have enough this much air in your lungs? Fucking hell. You're my... Okay, I need to rewind that tiny bit. My work is wrong, wicked. My thoughts flawed, afflicted. Or to die tonight, poor taste. I'll preserve the vitals, what a waste. Let me have God those eyes you've got. I'm flame for your demise. Mercy now, really. Oh, your crimes so found without guilty. And redistribution sacrifice the institution. Like, I swear, like, I can't remember the lyrics between each phrase. Like on that thing where it said redemption, redistribution, by the time it went to redemption, and by the time that T sound came in, is before I even started the R sound of redemption. Like, it's taking me a moment to, one, remember what the word is, and then for my brain to process it, and then for my brain to tell my mouth what fucking noises I need to make to at least attempt it. Oh my god, it's like red light, green light. But, I'd be a traffic accident of audio. It's like, I am literally a fucking train wreck when it comes to, like, vocal capacity, to where, like, if there was a vocal coach listening to this, they're like, I would never be able to train this Lunar D8 motherfucker. Like, he cannot hit a single note. He can't keep talking without running out of breath. And it's just, he can't even remember the fucking words, even though he practiced. Even though the lyrics are literally on the fucking screen. Oh my god! Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure if there's any professional vocal coaches out there, they'd be like, oh my god, this this is the most painful thing I've ever listened to. And I'm like, I'm not paying for your therapy bill, vocal coach. You must listen to my cringe and suffer. Just as my lungs are suffering because I can't fucking breathe. All your crimes were found guilty. Prevention, redistribution, sacrifice the... Like, I just can't even... it's like the mobile attempt on that. Okay, I'm going to try to start at the redemption word because apparently I can't do that while finishing out into a previous lyric. Now I feel like I need to burp. Okay, maybe that'll give me more lung capacity. I don't know. Is that how that works? Doctors are like, he has less knowledge of physics and anatomy than the writers of Baki the Grappler. You're like, are you criticizing Baki the Grappler? I'm just saying, oh, well, I think it's a great anime. You can't have a fucking six-pack on your chin. And the way a lot of the muscles are, let's be clear, a fucking person, like, no one can do that. And, of course, a lot of those injuries, like, most of those things are fatal. Or how the fuck is Baki reaching into someone's neck to mess with their optic nerve? There are no nerves connecting to your eyeball in your neck. That's not how that works at all. It's entertaining to watch, but it's not how anatomy works. I'm not a doctor and I know that. Okay. Stop going off track. Focus on the terrible singing that we are trying to do. Like, we are going to give every viewer listening to this nightmares. The nightmares, they're going to have a dream, and they're going to be dreaming that they're still hearing my fucking voice, singing things. And it's going to be like even songs I've never even heard of before. It's going to be like whatever song is near and dear to your life. Hell, it might be like Mariah Carey singing All I Want for Christmas Is You. But you're going to hear it in my voice, to the point that even when you're awake, you are going to hear, Mariah Carey come on, but you're going to hear my voice instead. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I never thought I would wish so much to hear Mariah Carey sing All I Want for Christmas 5,000 more times instead of Lunar D8. I swear, like every time that it is not, November 1st to December 31st, Mariah Carey is basically Goku in the fucking Saiyan healing pod and Frieza's ship, waiting, recharging, and preparing to sing All I Want for Christmas Is You. Granted, she does a good job of it. I'm just saying we've all heard it like 5,000 times. Redemption, redistribution, sacrifice the institution. Lifeblood beseech the other, even you can save another. Cut them down and make them holy, or living on these grounds solely. No arms, I'll rip them from you. As a corpse, no more harm you'll do. Yes, I'm scratching my face. You're like, we couldn't hear that, Lunar D8. I'm telling you anyway! Now, a goodbye, and no shame as you die. I give back, judgment pass you by. I know that high note was nowhere near. It wasn't even a high note. It wasn't even a note. It wasn't even musical. Them down and can I at least kind of start that at the right time? Like, I don't start the word cut until like it's already halfway through the lyric. Like, I know what word is coming up. Why can't I just time it? Okay. It's got the little blaring horn thing, and then... Okay. I swear I practiced this. Cut them down and make them holy. May live in on these grounds solely. Where no arms, I'll rip those from you. You're the corpse, no more harm you'll do. Them down and make them holy. Living on these grounds solely. No arms, I'll rip those from you. You're the corpse, no more harm you'll do. You say goodbye, feel no shame as you die. Okay, apparently I became the sound of a cat dying at the end of that. So many fucking ads. At least it's not trying to like, you want Yugle? Yugle? What the fuck is Yugle? I was trying to say YouTube Premium, but apparently Google Fi want to jump in there. I can't even talk shit correctly. Fuck you. You've got me shaking on the way you're talking. My heart is breaking, but there's no use crying. A cyanide surprise I've left for my eyes. My common sense, I cut myself or curl up and die. Sandstones could break my bones, but anything you say will only fuel my lungs. Oh my god! Speaking of fueling my lungs, when do you fuckers breathe? God damn it! Who sings this? It doesn't say. Oh, goddamn. Okay, it probably says at some point at the start of this video. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's just go back to where we were. Okay, a little bit here. But anything you say will only fuel my lungs. None of my notes were just spilling our guts. This is love, I don't want to be loved. Not in a room with your filthy tongue. Stroke it down so I can throw it up. Mind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love, we'll be hanging by the neck. Or an audience of your corpse and I can be the killer. I can be the devil and you can be the sinner. I can be the drugs and I can be the dealer. You say it's like music to mine. You can be the drugs and I can be the killer. I can be the devil and you can be the sinner. I can be the drugs and I can be the dealer. This is music ears. Remind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love all day long. The room, filthy tongue. I'll choke it down, I can throw it in. Remind us, we're just spilling our guts. This is love. Want to be laying by the neck. An audience of. I swear I'm going to sit down for a second, guys. Damn. Yeah. How bad as can be. I know my singing is bad as can fucking be. Like I said, I swear not email. I just have good taste in music. Yes, I remember somebody commented that on this video. And I thought it was an amazing comment. I don't know who the fuck you are. But that was hilarious and it made me laugh when I read it. If you're watching this video, like that person's comment. And tell them what anime you like. And of course, list all the original songs in every version. You know, I'll start singing on the next song. I swear, this song and God Syndrome. Are the singers human? How do you breathe? When do you breathe? Like, damn it. Like, when do these people breathe? God damn it. So fucking lightheaded. Okay, we're standing up again. Deep in the witching hour, nothing can come. I feel so annoyed with my inability to fucking do basic breathing correctly. Let alone, like, this is... What is this? Technically the 20th time I've tried to sing this now. I can't even remember the fucking words. Even though they're literally on a... They're literally on a television. I can look at them. I can read them. Also, I agree with the main top post comment because I can't read the comment on this because I don't have it pulled up on my... I'm just saying I remember like the main top post comment was like, anyone else think it's like really well drawn hands? Because the anime people that are drawn here, like it's just, the hands are usually the most difficult thing to fucking draw, even for people that are good at drawing. And it's just, all these pictures are amazing, but it's just like the amount of detail and just the skill at all of the correct angles for drawing things. Like, whoever drew this picture, you are fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong, I'm still imagining the girl in this picture giving me a blowjob. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be honest with you guys. You know, she's attractive. I'm just saying it's really well done. Okay? Stop going off topic and just sing terribly like we're supposed to be doing in the goddamn video. Okay. Also breathe. Breathing's important. Okay. Deep in the witching hour, nothing can calm my mind. Of in possession, moonlight obsession, getting no I'll find. Let me feed this hunger, it keeps me up at night. I'll get you just like I meant to, I'll make you mine. Hot on your heels like I want you now. Up the heat, I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Follow your desire with the siren song. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I like how the picture moves. I want to hold you closer. I'm going to take my time, show my devotion with every motion, memorize every line. Hot on your heels and I want you now, out of the heat and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire, let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir, burn baby, burn baby, burn. Let me fuel desire with the siren song. Hear the devil's choir, burn baby, burn baby, burn, burn, burn. Oh God. I'm on down, 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 singing ah. That's my full vocal spectrum. Come on down, 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 singing ah, ah, ah. Ah, come on down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. With your desire, with the siren song. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I swear, I'm like a vocal coach's worst fucking nightmare. Like, if there's anybody that can make a vocal coach fucking rage quit their job, it is me! I also agree with the comment. I remember that somebody commented that they liked the way this picture was censored. I also agree with that. La 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 la. I also like the fishnet. I got too distracted by thinking about movies to properly fucking sing. Yes, I get the irony there. Properly fucking sing. Oh my God. If there's anything I've not been doing, it's properly singing. Oh my God. Let's have a statement of things I'm not doing. Is it singing on any kind of key in a way that doesn't make dogs whine? Yeah, that's yeah, you know, every sound I am making is painful. Like, your eardrums are probably bleeding right now. There is probably a clown inside your eardrums right now, and he is crying. He is crying. He is crying into his banana cream pie. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I can keep on fighting till I die. I fucked every word there. La 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 la. It's like people are like, hey, are you at least wearing a condom as you fuck your own language? Like, I'm a native English speaker, and yet I can't... Speaker. I understand I'm half Scottish, but I've never been to Scotland. I want to go visit Scotland one day. It's kind of weird. I grew up thinking I was half... I thought I was half German, half Italian growing up. Then I did a DNA test about a year ago. Turns out I'm half English, half Scottish. The fuck? It's hilarious. I don't mind. I mean, it's cool. It's just, how can I be so fucking wrong? But then again, I'm pretty sure everyone feels that way about my voice. Like, how can my voice be so fucking wrong? Like, no matter what note I'm trying to hit, it's painful for everyone involved. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. La la la, there's no la 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 la. God damn it! Oh my god, can you go backward for me? God damn. Oh. La 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 la. I don't smoke. I never have. Like, I've never smoked anything in my life. Cigarettes, weed, anything. I've never smoked anything. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I understand the actual fucking music. The walls are actually going up and down in pitch. I'm trying. I really, really, really hard. I'm trying really, really hard. What the? What? Apparently, this is a channel called End Music Backup Channel, Ultimate Nightcore Empire, spelled EMPYRE1 mix, posted January 13th, 2021. And, like, some of those starting, and let's scroll through this quick. Yes, I'm fast forwarding because they showed that there was going to be other. No, just this one picture the whole time. I mean, it's well done. I'm just not really liking it, especially. It's like, I don't know. That's Kurumi from Data Live, isn't it? I swear that's Kurumi from Data Live. Though it's odd that we're in a plane. Why are we in a plane? Can I go back to the very start? Because they showed like a bunch of people at the start. Yeah, there's like 6 different girls there. Okay, I can't see very well because you have your logo over the anime titties that I'm trying to see. Can I pause? Okay, we have a green-haired girl at the left hand. She's nice. Blue-haired girl, or is it like a platinum? No, that's like azure. Yeah, it's azure color. She is actually having trouble comprehending what's going on in this picture. Is she like leaning forward? I think she's leaning. I still like it. It's just I like the smile the green-haired one goes, and I really like the Neko in the middle picture. Okay, our 4th girl actually has a platinum hair color, and her skirt looks... It's not that it's very revealing, it's just it looks like it to be a very comfortable material. And it looks very good on her. especially with that shade of blue eyes that she has. That's very pretty. And then we have on the right hand a woman that looks incredibly sexy. I'm not just saying that because she's very busty or because of the fact that there's so much cleavage that literally the only thing that you don't see is the nipples. I do like that shade of purple on her hair, though it doesn't quite count as azure. Because like I said, the second girl, that would be azure. But like azure, I'd say is closer to a shade of blue. But like this one's a much like I don't know what color I would call that. It's closer to a purple. It's almost like azure mixed with platinum, but with a little bit of purple. Like, how do you describe that? And I do like the shade of purple that her eyes are. And of course, there's a little bit of fishnet stockings on her legs. That's nice too. I may have fucked too many goth girls in my days. No regrets, though. No regrets. Really should try to go back to being social with people again. But yeah, holy shit, the girl on the right. And I'm not just saying that because how fucking busty she is. I mean, just... Okay, maybe I am saying because maybe how busty. I'm just saying all 5 of these girls are very pretty. Granted, they're anime girls. I mean, you know, just draw a person. You know, I'm just saying I really appreciate this art for all the non-wholesome reasons. Okay, I'm going to resist the urge to leave this image on, and I'm turning off the PS4. Pushing the power button on my TV controller. Now we're going back over here to grab my headset. And it'd be a good idea if I unplug it from the charger. Instead of just trying to walk with it still plugged in to the fucking charger. Okay, now both my ears are covered up. So this will at least be not so painful for me. Because I won't have to hear me anymore. Because I can't hear my own voice hardly anymore. So, yay, I don't have to hear me. You guys, on the other hand, won't hear the TV anymore. And you'll hear only me. So if you thought it was painful up till now this point, oh, you haven't even seen my final form yet! Yes, that Frieza reference was a stretch. But you know what? Frieza, go fuck yourself. Okay. Give me a moment to load this shit up. Okay, there are other Nightcore suggestions, and half of them are very, very, very attractive anime girls. Let's see. I'm just going to look through this for educational purposes. Okay. Oh, okay. That one's actually, I think, the frog girl from My Hero Academia. I can't remember what her name is. And then most of these people, I do not know who they are. They may just be fan arts. Just going to scroll through this for a little bit. And, okay, we're going to go backward. Minimize this. Can I go back? Can I go back to my... Damn it. Okay, go here. Playlist. Okay, there we go. It's awesome how now I'm the only one having to listen to the advertisements. Max volume! I may not have to hear myself. Okay, that's too loud. It's actually going to make my ears fucking bleed. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock. Ticks grinning year to year, here, baby. Tick, tick, tock, the time bomb clock. Ticks counting down, tick, tick, stop. You know I speak in riddles, and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was, crazy is as crazy does. My sanity's in short supply. Glad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Kicking bomb on the inside. Ribbon with the villain pacing in my mind. Blowing up the mystery and all the pretty things you see. Light flame diffuse and sparks will fly. You said good night, now say goodbye. You know I speak in riddles and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was, crazy is as crazy does. My sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, yay, surprise! Acting bomb on the inside. Living with the villain pacing in my mind. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I get. I only want to hurt you, and what I want I only want to hurt you, and what I want to get. I am aiming to continue, so consider me a threat. This consumes the insides. Illuminate the night. Oh my god, my throat can't handle that. God damn it. You know I speak in riddles, and I'm plotting to destroy. Villain as I always was, crazy is as crazy does. Sanity's in short supply. Mad as a hatter, hey, surprise. Ticking bomb on the inside. Living with the villain pacing in my mind. And you know what? We're just going to... Overlord Audiobook, Volume 9. Kenpachi Revised the Floor. Adventures with Loose ASMR. We are supposed to be trying to sing. Please stop getting distracted by boobs. You know what? I'm getting a little bit out of breath. You're like, just now? Yeah. So how about I'm just going to do the Nightcore Devil's Choir. I'm going to keep my headphones on, and we're just going to call that a video. Not that anyone's watched this to begin with, let alone stayed through this. It's just, I can't. Song 2 and Song 3 are just too much. It's too much, and I think I'm really pushing the limit of how much my lungs can handle. And deep in the witching hour, nothing can calm my mind. Relevant passing, moonlight obsession. Again, you'll know I'll find something to feed this hunger. They base me up at night. I'll get you just like I'm meant to, and to make you mine. Hot on your heels like I want you now. Up the heat and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. We fuel desire with a siren song. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I will hold you closer. I will take my time. Show my devotion with every motion. Memorize every line. Out on your heels and I want you now. Out of the heat and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir, burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, with your desire, with the siren song. Hear the devil's choir, burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. Run down, 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 singing, ah. Come on down, 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 singing, ah, ah. Come on down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Let me little desire with a siren song. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. Hear the devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, burn. I know you guys can't hear it, but I'm listening to the rest of the music. I like the music even without the words. Okay. Headphones are on. Headphones are off. Headphones are covering left ear. Headphones right ear. Headphones covering both ears. Headphones not on me at all. I don't know if that really makes a difference in any way, shape, or form. Just saying. Okay, so I'll sit down in my chair. Oh, my knees. Anyway, this 2-hour-long video of me literally torturing the ears of anyone who was unfortunate enough to stumble across this. I swear, if you are a fucking vocal coach, I just traumatized you. You're going to be like, I hope to God I never meet this man. Because you'll be like, yeah, the motherfucker Lunar D80 is completely uncoachable. He can't sing. There's nothing that can fix that. I wonder if Best Buy would sell an auto-tuner. Is that a thing that would work? Can auto-tune fix me? Like, can auto-tune fix the inability of me to hit notes? Like, can I have a computer AI? Can I put Skynet to work with its AI? Like, can I go to the fucking... Like, can I take Am from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream and, like, can I, like, torture that artificial intelligence by making it, like, use its, like, every single servo in... Like, that's not a proper word for computers. Fuck you. Like, can I get the Geth out of fucking, Mass Effect and use their collective intelligence hive mind to help me be in the correct octave? Can I take fucking Johnny 5 from Short Circuit and have him help me find a rhythm? Hell, he'd probably be able to teach me how to dance. I'm pretty sure not even Weird Al Yankovic would be capable of teaching me how to dance like a human being. And I say that because Weird Al Yankovic has, like, in all of his parodies, he has at least done every style of dance. So he's at least got experience with every bit of variety you could do. And none of those styles would be a thing that I could capable of doing. I'm at least going to sing the songs to myself every day at least once, but I'm not sure if I'll ever try to record it again. And even then, I'm not sure like how I should do it. If I should do it like, just listening to it off of the television, just listening to it off of my headphones. Maybe I could play it off of a YouTube clip inside on my computer. Maybe I should just have a fucking, Google page with the lyrics and just try to sing it with no music at all, even where I'm not even hearing music. Heck, maybe I can mess with the speed settings to make Nightcore not super fast, so that I can actually sing on the correct tempo. Tempo is, I feel like I'm trying to keep up with fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm not criticizing, I'm complimenting the fucking, one, initial singers, and two, I'm pretty sure for Nightcore, like, the actual song itself is sped up faster than what it's supposed to be. So, that's probably making it a bit harder. Not that there was ever a chance of me winning this fucking relay race of karaoke. Yeah, I don't know why any of you are still here listening to this cringy video, but I appreciate that you listen to it. And like I said, one, I hope you at least got a laugh out of how bad I am singing. You are also made aware of some really cool Nightcore music channels out there who have amazing artwork and amazing music, and you can actually go and listen to their stuff and just vibe with it. And perhaps most importantly, at least by hearing how terrible I am at singing, and yet, even though I know I am god awful at every bit of this singing that I do, no matter what song I do, no matter what kind of genre I try to go into, whether it's Christmas carols even, or fucking rock or metal or anything, I know I'm bad. I know I am god awful at singing. But the fact that I'm still putting my voice out there, showcasing just how bad it is, I hope that hearing me be this bad, so unabashedly bad, I hope that makes all of you much bolder. I hope it makes all of you more confident in your own voices. I want all of you out there to believe in yourselves. No matter how bad you are, you can't be as bad as I am. So, I want you guys to try. I want you guys to sing. I want you guys to believe in yourselves. Okay? I want you guys to watch Gurren Lagann and then have an inner Kamina tell you how awesome you are and to believe in yourselves. For some reason, thinking of Kamina reminds me of Shinji Ikari. And the reason is because, there's a fan fiction. I know I was talking about some fan fiction earlier, but there's a fan fiction called Shinji and Warhammer 40k. It's a novel that's a take on what if Shinji, years before he, came to the Neo Tokyo and everything and did all that, what if he came across close to his home, a chest that floats up on shore. And it was, everything was protected from the water because it's being watertight. He opens it up, and it's full of every Warhammer book and a bunch of miniatures and all the stuff for it. But particularly, it has all the lore of the Warhammer universe. And so we have a Shinji Ikari who becomes obsessed with Warhammer 40k. And his obsession with Warhammer 40k, even just his interaction with it, let alone just knowing it exists at all, let alone the fact that it became an obsession for him. It becomes a major factor to, a catalyst influencing his personality. And some can say for the better, and some can say for the worse. Some can say it makes him more stable, some can make him say it makes him more crazy. It definitely changes the flow of the story. Particularly a lot of things that happen between him and Rey are just... And he winds up... Especially the conversations with the miniatures and the things with the boys. And him being the boss. And a lot of stuff that's happening. Though I'll say this. Gendo Ikari is definitely painted in an even darker light than he was in the original anime, and I know that seems like it's hard to do, but the author definitely pulls that off. And I think it definitely does contribute to the story. But also, I think that the reason he was able to do that is because the original story, one, wasn't meant to be that dark on those aspects. But also is the fact that, if they had gone that route, it would have spoiled a lot of the surprise. You were supposed to try to empathize with everyone in the anime. And definitely the way they write some characters makes it impossible to empathize with some, and you just can't see them as anything other than assholes. Then again, anyone reading the fan fictions probably watched the anime several times, so they know what to expect and what the plot turn twists are. So it definitely allows the author to have a lot more liberty to pursue creative passions, which I find very interesting. I haven't read it in a very long time, and I don't think it was ever fully completed. Maybe still working on it. But it is a very interesting story, and I do like just... That being said, I will say a few things. Kaoru is definitely made into a much more darker character, and the friendship between him and Shinji never happens, and they basically become more... He is much more malevolent. Which, it fits with the story. It is a very stark contrast to what we experience in the anime. But it makes sense given, the changes to how Shinji is, and to what he does, and to what's happening with the angels. And like I said, the only real change that has happened is Shinji has Warhammer 40,000, which has an effect on his personality, and has an effect on how he interacts with the other characters. And it's that one change. That's it. It's literally the only change they make to the story is that he encounters Warhammer 40k. And it's just that one little butterfly effect just ripples. And just as you go on, the story goes completely off the rails. Much more than a conversation with me. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying it's incredible that just the influence on his personality, and of course the fact that he's not that influence. Shinji takes extra precautions. He is more methodical. He considers new things. He is able to galvanize Asuka and Rei and the others, and he's much more of a leader type character. And he's a little bit more at odds with his father than he is originally in the story. And a lot of decisions he makes, and of course, not only those decisions affecting others, but also the way his personality, it influences those around him. And it's just that one little change where it's all it is. And it's not like Shinji develops superpowers because of it. It's that literally Shinji encountered 40k. It had an effect on his personality. And just the change on Shinji as a person and how he sees things and how the change in what kind of role he plays as a protagonist has such a massive change on the events of the story and on the actual personalities of the people around him. That his personality being changed in that way actually has a massive change on the others. And it just keeps compounding on itself. It's incredible that anyone really thought to even use 40k like that, let alone that they were able to think it out so thoroughly. And now I of course say that you have to watch the original anime and the movie ending thing before you read this. Now that being said, they've done rehashes. I think they've done like 4 reanimations of the Evangelion series, where they have, 1, changed graphics, and 2, a lot of them they did change some of the stories or take different directions, which they're not bad, mind you, but I feel that you absolutely have to see the original Evangelion anime first. I'm not saying the other stuff's bad, I'm just saying I feel you need the original context. Like I said, it's kind of a weird thing, because like I said, take Star Wars. My very first Star Wars movie that I ever watched was Spaceballs, which is a parody. It'd be like watching Dragon Ball Z as a Team 4-star thing first, without ever having seen any Dragon Ball. And of course I know there are some people out there who have experienced it that way. So that is a very different circumstance. But yeah, like I said, I assume some point in this I may have done something remotely funny. And like I said, it's a comedy channel where like 90% of what I do is Let's Plays. And a Let's Play, if you haven't heard of that, it's a thing where you play a video game, but you have audio commentary with it too. So, yeah. I'll play Super Meat Boy forever if it ever comes out on Steam. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to 100%, repentance. And especially since they did that patch recently, so that's changed a few things. So, that's different. Though, I have no interest in using any mods until I have at least 100% of the game, but I probably will never be able to do that. But I'm not sure what really different mods they have. I might just look at a mod showcase sometime on YouTube just so I see like what's going on. Just because I'm kind of curious what mods exist. But I'm not going to play with any mods. And the same way I'm not going to play any co-op or anything because I feel that's cheating. Okay, I'm probably going to fall asleep here in a moment. One, because I probably should be asleep already anyway. It's kind of my bedtime. Though I'll probably try to stay up anyway because I don't have to work tonight. So I can go to sleep whenever the fuck I want. It's not like I have to be up by a certain time today. Thank God. Sometimes I feel like my job's trying to kill me, overworking me sometimes. But at least lately I haven't really had to worry about overtime. And heck, a couple weeks ago and stuff, I was actually getting a day or two where I'd have no pay, no penalty because, there's a computer chip shortage. Which honestly, especially with how much fucking overtime I had to pull a few months back, I welcomed it. I was like, I just want more time at home. Yeah, I'm thankful for my job. I mean, it pays the bills. It's a standing manual labor job, and it's also a little annoying at times. And I can't listen to music or anything. I can't have an earbud. I can't have a radio or anything. So it'd be nice if I could at least have like an earbud or something. Listen to something. I don't know. Like I said, it's not a bad job. I've had jobs that were much, much worse. So, my job's not bad. It's just, I'm just tired a lot. And heck, a lot of time at work, either I'm having a migraine or I feel like I'm having a fucking chest pain. And, of course, OSHA passed a law. So, as far as, for my job, I'm going to be required to get the vaccine, which I've just been kind of holding off on because, I'm just kind of worried about certain health things with that. As is, like, I already have like 7 times the normal white blood cell count that's supposed to be in a person. Doctor's like, hey, is there any history of an autoimmune disorder in your family? Like, no. It's like, yeah, well, at some point, probably have to figure what the fuck's going on with that, or testosterone levels, or that, because my body fucking hates me. Apparently, the genetic roulette. Apparently, there's other people that fucked up a lot more on that, but I just feel really not proud of how much muscle I have. Maybe that it's just low self-esteem and feeling like I'm inferior. I at least try to lift weights. I don't lift as much as I tried to in the past because I tried overdoing things, and it's just like it was basically Jack Hanma, like not to that extreme, but where he wasn't building any muscle because he was just overdoing it. Basically, I was just like, I really want to be stronger because I feel like I'm worthless. And I'd push it too hard, and then I would like, now I'm hurt. Then again, I know like even given the stuff and all the surgeries and shit he goes through in the fucking manga and anime, even then like the amount of muscle he has is completely unrealistic. Like I'm pretty sure Hulk Hogan and Chris Hemsworth would be like, holy shit, no, that's not possible. And of course, then you have some real life bodybuilders who would either, you know, had organ failure because of how far they push things, or you have like Ronnie Coleman who he developed huge muscles. He had a great deal of success in it, but he crushed several vertebrae of his spine. I mean, I think he improved it kind of, but it's just the amount of pain medication he has to probably take to not be in horrible pain. I mean, it's I don't it wouldn't be worth it. I mean, it's just it might be worth it to some people out there, and some people might still see him like as like, wow, that's a success story. I mean, yeah, he really did break a lot of records. It's just the amount of pain that guy has to go through on a day. At one point, he was using arm crutches just to be able to walk. I mean, it's just I don't think I could even come close to imagining how painful that is, and just in the same way, like on the one hand, you're like, oh, you get to spend more time trying to train and stuff, and not watch anime. But I would say this at the end of the day, like even if my body could genetically handle training all the time, not only was it just injuring me, it's just, I mean, the main thing, I want to get stronger, and if that's just going to make me weaker, it's not worth it. But the other thing is, other than being painful and a lot of effort, and like it's not like there's anything wrong with some effort, it's just eventually you burn yourself out. Especially if you're already doing a job to where your knees and your back and your rotator cuffs are killing you. It's just, I mean, if you're doing all that and you're training all the time, you don't have time for anything else. I mean, that's got to be your life. And it's just, I know there was sometimes where I was trying to exercise so much to where it took up my whole day. And it's just, I wasn't happy. It's just, I wasn't happy. Granted, I'm not happy half the time anyway, but I'm just saying, if I had a choice between being the world's strongest man but never watch anime again, or just be moderately strong, or even just be the way I am right now, but be able to watch all the anime I want, I prefer the anime. It's at the end of the day, I'm happier that way. I'm happier being able to play some video games, get a kind of adequate sleep, and just I'd rather just be happy. I mean, granted, a lot of the self-esteem issues just, it's an issue of just how I myself think about things. So that's just really just a change about worldview and stuff. But I just would rather be happy. And more importantly, it's like, I'd rather live a longer life than live a short life where I'm getting hurt, die, and especially since, as is, there are some concerns when it comes to things like heart attacks and strokes already, to where there's certain medications I avoid just because, I do have family history of heart attacks and strokes and stuff, and I mean, half the time I have chest pains, so I'm not sure if it's just exhaustion, overwork. Though it could just also be me drinking energy drinks all the time and like living off of Mountain Dew. Like, I know I make the joke that Red Bull and Cadbury Cream Eggs is the breakfast of champions, and yes, I am referencing Rain Summers from the Least I Could Do webcomic, but it's hilarious. But there's just so many times, and it's not even just an issue of being out of breath when I'm working out. It's an issue of just Whereas singing, it's like I'll literally be at work and it's just sometimes I'll just have chest pain. So of course I'm worried about any kind of new medication or vaccine or any kind of new supplement I might take because I'm worried about just how my body would handle it. A lot of times I'm just like, it's a crossroads between I want to do things or I just want to go to bed. Then again, there's sometimes maybe that's a depression thing. Maybe I'm just like, some days I just want to go in my bed, maybe just listen to Nightcore music on a playlist. Not sing it. Just lay in my bed, all the lights off, headphones on, just listen to music. Just stay in my bed. And sometimes it's because I'm tired and exhausted. Sometimes it's because I'm really, really sleepy. And sometimes it's just because I just don't want to go anywhere or do anything or talk to anyone or anything. I just don't even play a video game. Sometimes I just want to lay in the dark. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I think we all go through those varying levels of energy and enthusiasm. It's an ebb and flow. Everyone's got like different, I guess, cycles or like roller coaster, if you will, as far as how you feel in terms of energy. Like you feel like you can take on the world to you feel that you need like a nap followed by another nap. I don't really know where we're going with this. I think I just didn't want to end the video and I didn't have anything to talk about, so I just rambled on. Not that any video I do isn't just me rambling to begin with. At least it's easier for me to breathe just doing this because it's not like I'm pushing a lot of air out when I'm talking. I'm saying words slower and I'm not really putting a ton of volume to it. Whereas I'm singing, I'm trying to be loud and I'm having to, have a much faster speed and a much faster pace and cadence to how I'm talking. A lot of times it's a very unnatural way for me to be speaking. And it's a big change, and I could definitely run out of breath a lot faster trying to sing. But I still had fun making the video. And if you guys did stay around for the video, I hope you did enjoy it. I'm not really sure what you would have enjoyed about it. It's just me singing terribly and rambling about random bullshit. But I feel like I was supposed to make like some sort of profound point right there. Like it's like, and then I just trailed off because there is no profound point. I'm just fucking bullshitting you guys. I'm just talking about whatever the fuck pops into my head or whatever I feel at the time. Like, it's not like I'm a fucking novelist, like, recounting the tales of Mordor. I'm just a dude sitting here thinking about how much I want ice cream. So, yeah. Oh, I think I talked about BoJack earlier. Since Team 4-Star did that there, so some people that did they made a parody of BoJack called BoJack Uncancelled, and granted, it's entirely different voice actors. It's not Team 4-Star, and of course, I can definitely tell where Team 4-Star was coming from. That BoJack doesn't really have a lot of material to work with. But I'll tell you this: even though it wasn't Team 4-Star, and even though it was the BoJack movie, I still really, really enjoyed it. Yes, it wasn't Team 4-Star. Yes, it was BoJack. But you know what? I still really, really liked it. And I still appreciated the effort and the time that went in for all those people that worked on it to make it. I mean, at least my videos, it's literally just a still fucking image and a dude rambling. But for them, they had to fucking edit things and piece things together, coordinate like a dozen, if not 24 people, doing things together and having schedules and actually doing proper voice acting and writing out a script, deciding how they're going to do different jokes and edit things. And that takes a lot of time and effort. And I'll tell you this, while I have no idea how much effort or time it took and what editing programs I had to use, the like 35 minutes I spent like watching that video, I really enjoyed it. I still laughed. I understand it was a BoJack movie, but you know what? It still got laughs out of me. I still enjoyed it. I hope the people who did the BoJack uncanceled movie, which I can't remember who they are, which makes me feel terrible that I'm a terrible person. I'm an asshole because you think I'd remember. Like, oh, I'm going on this spiel about how much I appreciate that they made it and how much I enjoyed it, yet I don't remember who they are. I can't remember. But I'll say this. Just type in BoJack Uncanceled on YouTube. I'm sure you'll get it. And it's just, I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. I hope they make more. Whoever these people are whose names I can't remember. I still enjoyed what you guys did. I look forward to you guys doing more movies. Heck, if you guys could do the Janemba movie and more movies beyond that, if you guys do some of the original Dragon Ball, if you guys do some more of the DBZ anime, whether it's the fight with Pikkon in the Otherworld tournament, or any of that, I think that'd be awesome. Hell, if those people were to like message Gozar and find him, maybe Gozar would be interested in getting back into it. I don't know. Depends. I don't know. I just know I enjoyed Gozar's stuff way back then. And like I said, I know he rushed stuff a lot. I'll say this. He was just, during that little bit of time, he did like 70 episodes. Granted, they were shorter episodes, but he did like 70 plus episodes in just the time it was before they even got the Saiyan Saga finished in Team 4-Star. So, I mean, he rushed it, but he did a lot of content, especially for him being just the one. I mean, at least it would make his scheduling easier. I mean, he would just have to schedule with himself. So, yeah. But it's just the fact that he was one dude voice acting everyone. I mean, I enjoyed that content. And like I said, the group that made... Well, I should be able to look it up on my phone. Granted, you guys can type it into YouTube as well. Oh my god, my back. Oh, my feet. My body's like, as I'm trying to walk over here to get my damn phone, my body's like, hey, you remember the shifts that you just did at work? Yeah, your knees remember, your back remembers, your fucking shoulder blades remember. God damn it. I need like Wolverine X-Men powers to just cope with, working. Okay, I'm going to type in... Darling Strawbee has a new video. That's neat. Yes, I like ASMR and I like cat girls. It helps me sleep with my terrible insomnia. Yes, I'm tired all the time, yet I have insomnia. Yes, I'm a walking fucking bag of contradictions. Then again, like I said, I have no intention of making any money on YouTube. I'm just a dude who likes ranting at my computer. Nor do I ever plan to have any sponsors. The best I could do is like, hi, welcome to this video. It's about hentai shit. It's sponsored by my dick. Yes. The joke that then popped in my head right there was like, now a word from our sponsor. And I'm like, I don't know where to take that joke, and I'm not sure if there's any way I can say that joke that isn't completely inappropriate. You guys remember Venture Brothers? That's pretty funny. Okay, BoJack Uncanceled. I'm pretty sure Unbound Abridged would also bring it up. Yep. Movie 9, BoJack Uncanceled, 34 minutes, 36 seconds. Dragon Ball Z Abridged movie, BoJack Uncancelled, the not Team 4-Star Edition. It is by BYTE Abridged. What does BYTE bring? What does BYTE stand for? I'm going to click on this video.
The purple grid is about.
I don't want to know the advertisements. Shut the fuck up. I will like the video and I will subscribe. Yes, I'm reading comments. Comments pretty funny. So, BYTE Abridged. What does BYTE stand for? They click on their actual page. But why, though, entertainment? Okay, so BYTE Abridged is but why, though, entertainment. Though, but, then Y is just a letter, then though is THO, entertainment. Though there's no T, I assume it's just because the size of... Let's see, playlists. Okay, they did a... Apparently, Shiki. That's the thing about the vampires and the villagers that then brutally murder anyone that gets the vampire plague thing. I think it was like a social it's a good anime. The Shiki anime itself is good. Maybe at some point I should check out this abridged. Bits. Black Lagoon. School Day. Oh my god, that'd be a Batman playing with clay. Main point is this: BYTE abridged or but why though entertainment. I want to see more Dragon Ball stuff from you guys. I enjoyed the BoJack Uncancelled movie. Okay, so I'm going to end this video and probably pass the fuck out. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just a guy who likes ranting at my computer, but I enjoy dragging you motherfuckers along with me. You know, like I said, out of my Let's Plays, maybe watch Let's Play Noita Blind Part 1, or Let's Play Fight Crab Completely Blind. I know yesterday I did a video on a game called Severed Steel, where just like everything I was doing, it's like, yeah, how do we get through this place? We go face first through a fucking glass window. Like literally everything I was doing was like, oh, push this button, hurt yourself this way. I'm like, oh my god, can't I open a door like a normal goddamn person? Fuck. I don't know. Okay. I think I'll try Splitgate. I've seen a couple 30-second clips of it like a month ago or something. It's like the people that made Bungie, you know, the original Halo people, but with like people from Portal. So it could be interesting. I'm not sure if my computer will handle it, but I think I'll give that a go. It could be interesting. But I think sleep has to come first. Bye, guys.